the launch of this prestigious IPO from the Tata Group. This is truly a remarkable moment in time, both for our capital markets as also for the journey of the company and for the group. At the outset, I'll just kind of summarize the key highlights of this IPO. This IPO is the first ever IPO, or the largest ever IPO, I stand corrected, the largest ever IPO from the Tata Group. It is also the largest ever IPO of any NBFC in the country. And this is the fourth largest IPO in the country during all course of time. Tata Capital is the flagship financial services company of the Tata Group. It benefits from the group's ethos, governance, unmatched reputation in terms of management quality and ethics, the trust, and deep-rooted commitments to India's economic development. Let me touch upon the key highlights of the business and the investment case here. Tata Capital is the third largest diversified NBFC in India, with a total gross loans of about 2,33,399 crores as of June 30th, 2025. It offers a comprehensive suite of 25 plus lending products and some advisory products as well. It has a highly granular loan book and it is focused largely on the retail and SME segments. Retail portfolio accounts for about 88% of the total loan book. It is one of the largest and fastest growing NBFCs in the large diversified NBFC space. Its asset quality has been right in the best quartile. Its credit cost has always been about 1%. That itself tells you about its underwriting processes and the credit underwriting quality. Its stage 3 assets, net NPAs, is also around 1%. Again, highlighting the underwriting, which is the core of any lending business. Tata Capital enjoys the highest credit rating, both domestically and for any foreign offering, which of course is subject to the country cap or the sovereign cap. So, best in class underwriting, best in class liability franchise, best in class management. Let me now introduce you to the leadership team present on the dais. At the center of the table, we have Mr. Rajesh Agarwal, MD and CEO of Tata Capital. Rajiv is an alumnus of IIT Delhi and IIM Lucknow, and he was formerly Executive Director at ICICI Bank and also Chairman of ICICI Home Finance. He was also a partner at True North, the private equity firm, and he brings great expertise both in retail finance and housing finance. To his immediate left is Mr. Rakesh Bhatia, CFO of Tata Capital. Rakesh is a chartered accountant and a company secretary, and he brings with himself 2 years of experience, 2 decades of financial services experience, largely in Tata Capital, as also in places like iFlex and Amex in the past. To my immediate left, we have Sarosh Amaria, MD of Tata Capital Housing Finance Limited. He has been a founding member of Tata Capital and Tata Capital Financial Services, and where he led retail, SME and commercial finance. To the extreme left, we have Sandeep Tripathi, who heads strategy for Tata Capital. Let me now touch upon some of the key issue details. It's put up on the slide, but just to reiterate, the price band is rupees 310 to 326. The minimum bid lot is 46 shares and multiples thereof. At the higher end of the price band, the IPO size is 15,512 crores, comprising a primary component of 6,846 crores and a secondary component of 8,666 crores, resulting in a dilution of 11.21%. The post-money equity value stands at 1,38,383 crores at the back end. The IPO will open through Monday, October 6th, through to Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. The anchor book will be opened and will be known to you by Friday, October 3rd, 2025. I would now like to invite Ravi to kind of take us through the corporate presentation.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for coming. Thank you for sparing your time. I'll take you through the story at Tata Capital, and post that we'll be happy to answer any questions which you may have. I'll start with our ownership. Basically, Tata Group owns 95.6% of Tata Capital. और Tata Capital जो है एक NBFC है और उसके नीचे एक 100% owned housing finance company है. So this is the simple structure which we have. At the top, the NBFC, which is Tata Capital, and below it, 100% owned housing finance company. Or Tata Capital, 95.6% is owned by Tata Group. As you all know, Tata Group is the most valuable brand in the country. It operates in over 100 countries and has over 26 listed entities within the group with a market cap of over 28 trillion. So we follow the same governance standards of Tata Group, same policy on ethics, same charter of sustainability, and we do benefit from all the learnings which come to us from the large companies within the Tata Group. If you look at our credit rating, we are rated AAA by all domestic credit rating companies, and we got our international rating done also last year, and we are rated BBB by S&P, and this rating is capped to the rating of India. So any rating which any company can get, the best rating anyone can get is a country rating, and that is the rating we have. This allows us to borrow money at the cheapest price in the market. And we also work within the group with our group companies. We do not do much of direct lending to group companies, but उनके जो dealers, vendors होते हैं group companies के, उनके साथ हम business करने की कोशिश करते हैं और वहाँ पर हम सब banks और NBFCs के साथ compete करते हैं. But that is also one part of the business. We try to look at how we can get more synergy within the group. If you look at the credit market in India, as you all know, it's like it's taken moving slightly. So if you look at the credit market in India, India is the fastest growing large economy, as we all know. We are all lucky to be born in this country in India. But अगर आप credit to GDP ratio देखो, वहाँ पर भी there is an opportunity to grow because some of the large countries have larger credit to GDP ratio. So जो credit market है मेरे हिसाब से it will grow at a faster pace in the future years because दोनों opportunity है हमारे पास. एक तो हमारा GDP grow करेगा at a faster rate, and second, as credit to GDP ratio will improve, I think the finance or the credit market will grow more. And within this, we have seen that the NBFC market is growing faster than the overall market, and that is why you see that the NBFC market जहाँ 17-18% पे grow कर रहा है, वहाँ overall credit 10-11% पे grow कर रहा है, and उसकी वजह से NBFC market share is also growing, which is shown in the chart, lower chart on the left, that the NBFCs are gaining market share in the credit market, and this is because we have seen NBFCs are more faster, they expand more to geographies, they are more innovative, they are faster to adopt technologies. So because of all of this, we have seen their share growing in the credit market. And the other good part is, because of what is happening in the country over the last few years, the quality of credit is also improving in the country, which means that the NPA levels across the industry, including banks and NBFCs, have been coming down. और जब भी ये नीचे जाते हैं, तो then there is more impetus for lenders to give out more money. And I think अगर हम पिछले I would say we look at last 9 months or so, the repo rates have come down, cost of money has come down, there is more liquidity available in the market, and that is also helping growth to happen. And now the GST cut has also happened, which I think is a very significant positive step, and consequently we will see a good Q3 and a Q4. Q2 के last 10 दिन तो बहुत अच्छे गए हैं, but Q3, Q4 should also be very good, and hopefully it will continue in the future years too. If you look at our journey, Tata Capital's journey, we started business in 2007. That is the year in which we wrote our first loan. And from year one of operation, we've been profitable. So every year has been a profit-making year for us. If you would notice, हमको पहले 50,000 crore के loan reach करने में 10 साल लगे. It took us 10 years to reach the first 50,000 crore book. But it took us only 5 years after that to get to 1 lakh crores. So first 50,000 came in 10 years, the next 50,000 came in 5 years, and the next 1 lakh came in about 3 years. So we have really hastened the pace of growth. And what has helped us here is two things. Obviously, the India growth story. If India won't have been growing, we won't have been able to grow. The other is that we have been present in the right segments which are seeing more growth. And two, we have also expanded our branch network, which has helped us to go to new markets and see more growth. So all of that has helped us. As I mentioned to you about our credit rating, we are rated AAA. And if you look at the chart on the right, it shows our growth relative to others' growth. And we have been growing